anniversary this week, which is Mark Davies, 10 years.
Woohoo!
Thanks, Mark.
Not on the list, eh? So there's a bit of fraud there.
Poorly written. I won't say much because I think Lucas covered that really well the other day. So we'll go straight on to switching with Seb, please.
Morning everyone. Just got two switching alerts here. So on April 26th, planned switching was being carried out to replace an air disconnect supplied from Hindley Street sub. Part of the switching was to adjust the phase/voltage differences and reduce the fault current capability between the two subs. During the switching, the 11 kV supply fed out of Hindley Street was inadvertently interrupted. Once the controller realised the outage, the crews on site were informed, supply was restored and switching continued without further incident. There was no injury to personnel and no damage to equipment. There was a momentary loss of supply for approximately 2 minutes to 2,500 customers. This event highlights the importance of remaining vigilant to the impacts of every switching operation. So 2,500 customers is a fair bit, especially in the CBD area. I've got one more here. So on April 12th, planned switching was carried out to replace a load switch out on the YL 33 kV. The day before, the crews checked the depot stores, which showed a new load switch in Bay 1. They unboxed and assembled and tested the new load switch at the depot without checking the job number allocated to the load switch. On the day of switching, the load switch was replaced, and when it was energised from a remote isolation point, the new load switch failed about 5 seconds after energisation, causing the circuit breaker to trip. It was found that the load switch was only rated for 11 kV. The crew coordinated with the controller and fully restored the feeder. There was no injury to personnel. However, the new load switch was damaged and there was a loss of supply to approximately 130 customers for 11 minutes. This event highlights the importance of correct preparation to the work and selecting the right equipment for the work. So I guess they had their blinkers on. They were quite focused on the job at hand without actually checking the whole time that it was an 11 kV LS. So that's pretty much all I got on in alerts. So just keep switching safe.
Thanks, Seb. We got one near miss that's come in late last week. So this is the guys that were driving back through the hills. And what's happened is when they're driving through the bendy parts of the road, they've come up to one bend and there's a car coming around the corner, partially on the wrong side of the road. And the guys driving the truck have had to move to the side and they've brushed the rock edge through the hill, which has blown out the tyre. So they've done as much as they can to avoid a car accident. Quite lucky there that they're on the other side of the road and it's pushing them off, towards the falling off the edge. So we can do better about that. There's not much we can do. Driving's one of the most dangerous things we do here. And I reckon the guys have done the best that they can. A tyre blowout's the best thing that could have happened in that instance. So I don't know if there's any more information on that one, mate. Yeah, just an unfortunate event. So it's lucky for the guys, and then bad. Some general depot stuff. So I wasn't here last week, but I just wanted to welcome Warwick. Everyone else has met Warwick yet. He's just over here on the side. So make him feel welcome. Introduce yourself if you haven't already. Sign behind Sam there. Warwick, as of next week, I'm not sure if that means this week, will be the full-time storeman Greenies off at training. He did send out an email if you haven't read it. He's training for the next week from 8 till 4:30. If you need anything and Warwick isn't able to help, feel free to send him a message or an email and he'll respond to you as soon as he can in between his training breaks. Next one we've got, so trucks used on the weekend. I believe someone's left them outside. They haven't locked it and returned the keys. We have had some break-ins in the past, so if you can make sure you lock the trucks up, turn your isolator switch and return the keys to the key boxes on the side, please. I think the Tadano last Sunday, I'm not sure if the keys were left in it or not. The keys were left in it. Yeah. Alright, so we have had break-ins out there. They do go through all the trucks. We want to make sure they're locked, don't give them a reason. And for today, so we got new device training this week. I believe we need to make sure all the trucks are cleaned out for the guys that are coming in putting the new mounts in. So just make sure that your cabs are left clean and tidy for them to come in. And that's all I've got. Sorry, Relay for Life Walk. I don't know if everyone's seen the email on that one, but that is Saturday week, the 14th of the 5th. So at 7:30 start, Somerton Park. You can let Julia or Cobbs know if you're interested in participating, and families are more than welcome. If you got any more questions on that, come see myself or Cobbs, Julia.
It's not hard, you just got to keep up with me. It won't be hard. There's a guy with a walking stick. I'm going to be having trouble keeping up with him, so it's a good thing to do if you can.
Right, that's all I've got. So anything else, Cobbs? All right, easy guys. Thanks. Have a good week.
Oh, sorry, Cam's off. He's close contact. He's back Thursday. So that's why he's not around. So he's working.
All right.